everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's tutorial, I'm using a bunch of new products, so I thought I just would sit down and just create a tutorial, do a look for you using some of these new products and test them out. And this is the look that I achieved today. I'm quite happy with it. It's not hard, but it is very put together, and I think you could go out with this. It could be like a wedding makeup, if you're going to a wedding, that kind of thing, a party or some sort of special event. I'm happy with it, and I hope that you do like it. If you want to see how I created it, keep watching. I'm going to start off and spray with the Pixi Glow Mist, just because sometimes certain foundations that I'm going to use just look a little dry on my skin, so I want extra hydration, so I use this almost like a second primer. Just give that a second to dry before you go in with your foundation. So for foundation today, I'm actually going with an oldie. It's the Too Faced Born This Way. I have loved this for a long time, but I stopped using it because I feel like it is a little heavier than I like these days. So that's why I do the mist, but I want to use up this bottle. I'm going to go in and just use my oval brush. So for concealer, going in with the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm using light right now. I'm just gonna lightly dab on in areas. This actually will cover your whole face if you need it to. I am going to go with a touch more because my redness is really poking through today. So I'm just going to go with a little bit more. I always start off with less and then kind of build it where you need it. Just going to put a touch more for the eyes. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't mind a little bit of, you know, my freckles and things poking through just because I'm not looking for super high coverage. To set everything on the face, I'm going in with the RCMA No Color Powder. And I'm just going to use this underneath the eyes and in the T-zone. I'm going to take that on the lid too, since I know I'm going to be using powder eyeshadow. I am going to grab my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in medium just to lightly tap over the center again and just kind of take it a little bit all over the face here, down the neck, kind of set everything. Just so my bronzer that I go in with doesn't skip, or my blush. Let's go in with bronzer. I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer in Park Ave Princess. This is the matte one. And I just actually have been liking getting a big fluffy brush and kind of just stamping it. Now for a little blush, I'm going to go in with the Milani Powder Blush, and this is Romantic Rose. I'm trying to go through some of my blushes and just use them constantly to maybe kind of get through them, because I do have a lot of blush. So I'm keeping that kind of high and a little bit back. And just whatever's left on the brush, taking it to the apples. For highlight, I think I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petal. Keep that very high here. Okay, let's do the brows. So let me grab my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown and just fill them in like I always do. And I don't normally set my brows with like a clear brow gel, but I am trying out the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to see how I like it. My brows aren't super long. They definitely will move if I brush them, but it's not like when the wind picks up, there goes my brows. But I do want to test this out because I always hear good things about it. Let's move on to the eyes, and I have something else I'm trying out and testing out. It is the Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette. This is that right here. I have used it, actually, I've used it on my mom already. I did her makeup and I did like it so far. let's continue on, and I think what I'm gonna do is use, let's get a brush here. I'm going to use this cream color just all over the lid to kind of set everything. It's got some pigment to it. Usually those are a little bit more translucent, but we'll take that all the way up to the brow bone, so all over the lid. And then I'm going to go and get this like a mid-tone light brown and just tap off the excess. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. I'm going to go to the camel color and I'm going to start working that in, mostly on the crease, but kind of blending it out onto the lid too. Just want to add some warmth. These are really pretty. They blend very well. A lot of times I'll just put some mascara on and be on my way with this. I love soft brown matte looks. Just think it just pairs so well with any lip. Okay, I think I'm now going to go in with the dark chocolate brown. I'm using the same brush too, keeping it super easy. I'm just going to take that on the outer corner, but I'm not getting above the crease. I am going to go in, I kind of like how it's completely matte, but I do want a little bit of pop of shimmer, and I want to try this one right here, which looks like a yellow tone. Yeah, it's like a yellow shimmery, pretty champagne, more yellow than like a goldy champagne. I'm just going to put this right and kind of work it right in that tear duct. I like that a lot. Okay, let's finish up the eyes. Do I want to do anything else? I really want to use this copper shade, but I don't know if I want to do it in this look because it's so pretty. I think I'm going to keep things very matte today and just keep it simple, but I'm going to go with a flat definer and I'm going to go in with the black shade. And I'm just going to take this right on the edge here. I'm going to go back in with that warmer shade right here. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and kind of stamp it on the outer corner of the bottom lash. So I am just going to get a clean fluffy brush and just take that around the edges. There, that was easy enough just to create kind of a little smoky look, but very soft at the same time. Okay, so let's get some eyeliner and mascara on. I am going to go in with a black eyeliner, and I think I'm going to define the bottom waterline a little bit. I do want to test this one out as well. It's from the brand Hikari. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It is just black. Let's see. Huh. It actually goes on very creamy. I'm not going to take that completely to the inner corner. I don't want to close off my eyes. That's a nice black eyeliner, actually. I like how it's retractable and it's nice and creamy. Let's just see how it wears in the waterline, if it smudges all over my face. Now I'm going to go in with a little black mascara. It's my favorite right now. It's the Doucce Maxlash Volumizer Mascara. So I'll just go in with a couple coats of that. If you ever want to emphasize the outer corners of your eyes more, just put one coat of mascara everywhere and then just put a couple extra coats just on the outer part of your lashes. That will just keep more of the darkness and kind of give more of an elongated almond shaped eye. For bottom lashes, I do go in with a different mascara. This is the Covergirl Clump Crusher Extensions by Lash Blast. And I'll do the same thing, just one coat and then just put a couple extra coats on the outer part of the lashes. Okay, so the eyes are done. Last up is lips, and I'm using another new product. I'm testing out a bunch of products, and I figured might as well just do a tutorial. This is from Pure. It's their Lip Lure. It's a hydrating lip lacquer. I think the packaging is so sleek. So let's see how this goes. This is in the shade Fancy. Definitely don't get the most defined application with this applicator. It's the kind that you just click up and it comes through the little holes. So you might need a lip brush if you're looking for something more defined, but I kind of like how it's a little bit blurred on the edges, so I'm just going to go with it. All right, now that the lips are on, I do want to add a little bit on my cheeks, just a little bit of color because I use more of a nude blush. So now I just want a little pop of maybe a mauve. So let's see. For my blushes I have here in my Z palette, I just want something, I think I might just go in with something like this that's just going to get up a little bit more color. Just a touch. There, I think we're done. That's the completed look. I'm happy with a lot of these products that I used. I definitely need to use them more and see how they wear, but I will definitely be reporting back. I like it a lot. Very simple, not hard to achieve. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you like it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.